John here again with a quick look at the performance profile of Uncharted 3 on PlayStation 4. First, let's start with a quick scene that struggled a bit on PS3, the moments just before stowing away on an aircraft. Here we see frame rates typically remain under 30 FPS on PS3, while the remastered PS4 release easily hits 60 frames per second with just a couple of duplicate frames. Very smooth indeed. How about this escape sequence? Once again we see a very steady level of performance on PS4 all throughout this scene. Things look good on PS3 as well at first, with a fairly steady frame rate during this initial section. As we push through the caverns, we can see volumetric light shafts poking through the ruins, before running into a couple of dropped frames here on PS3.
We gotta go! Go!
So we close the door and continue, but once the swarm begins to overwhelm, we start seeing even more slight performance drops on the PS3. PlayStation 4, however, continues to turn in perfect performance. During this twisted staircase sequence, we actually ran into some slowdown in the non-patched PS4 release, yet with version 1.01 installed, it never misses a beat.
Jump! Alright, let's not go back in there. I think that's a good idea.
Impressively, the Flaming Chateau turns in solid performance on both systems. Yet we still see a few dropped frames on PS3, while the remastered version continues to hum along at 60 frames per second. Nate effortlessly scales the wall as both versions continue to operate without any problems. No problems when opening the doors either. Once we engaged a few enemies just a bit later, however, the PS3 starts to show a few more problems once again. Nothing too significant, but we do see a few dips. It's still much smoother than The Last of Us was on the original platform, but thankfully on PS4 we don't see any drops at all. On board the airplane, let's take an extended look at this sequence. It's an impressive moment in the game with lots of interesting transitions and visually impressive moments. Throughout all of it, we see a perfect frame rate on PlayStation 4, not a single dropped frame. The same cannot be said for PS3, however, where we see a few drops here and there during particularly epic moments. Really though, it's impressive that it runs this consistently on both platforms. We'll leave you with a bit more video here, but if you enjoyed this one, be sure to hit up our YouTube channel for more.